The second disaccharide is your isomaltose, although it's not one of the three main disaccharides, but still you can see it often as an example. So isomaltose is again quite similar to maltose, and it's also glucose plus glucose. It's similar. Okay, let me ask you a question here. If you have learned about isomers, so you must know this. You must know the answer of the question that I'm going to ask you. The question is, maltose and isomaltose are what isomers? Name the category of isomerism that they both show. I hope that you already answered it, but if not, it's okay. It's your chain isomerism. Yeah. So the difference between maltose and isomaltose is the bond, the glycosidic bond. In maltose, it's alpha 1,4, right? Alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage. But in isomaltose, it's alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Alright, you can see it's first carbon and it's your sixth carbon. The bond is formed in the same way. It's condensation, removal of water, which you can say is dehydration as well. So next, yeah, here we go. The bond is written over here. The next category that we have is sucrose, and then we have the lactose. I'm going to explain it over here. So starting with sucrose. Sucrose is okay, it's a disaccharide. It's not a reducing sugar. It gives negative Fellings and Benedict test. Fellings or Benedict test. And it's formed by the combination of glucose and fructose. So sucrose, the bond between sucrose is of course the glycosidic bond, but as you can see in this picture, I hope you can see it. So the bond here is alpha. Okay, let me just write it here. It's not written. So it's alpha, it's one first carbon, so it will be alpha 1. It's second carbon, so it will be alpha 1, 2 glycosidic linkage. This is a fructose, this is a glucose. In sucrose, the alpha glucose will be used and the beta fructose will be used. I know it's written alpha fructose, but according to the Federal Enzyme Textbook Board, it's beta fructose. A lot of times you can see alpha fructose on some Google websites, and sometimes it's your beta fructose. But all you need to do is follow your textbook, so it's beta fructose. Then we have lactose, and lactose is formed by galactose and glucose. Maltose is also formed by glucose plus glucose, but maltose have alpha glucose, but lactose have beta. Okay, lactose have beta glucose. So the bond formed between glucose and galactose is alpha 1 for glycosidic linkage. So I think we are pretty much done for the disaccharides category. Yeah, in the last video we did maltose, and here is the structure of that. Then today we discussed about isomaltose, sucrose, and lactose. So I think we are left with polysaccharides, so I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, thank you for